Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the hashtag TFR Motivation Monday Zoom. We are Dr. Dondi and Marcy Nettles.
Hi,
we are your hosts tonight, and we are going to give you some amazing information. We're going to start with the usual, the updates, and we're going to talk to you about Elite Academy, recap some of the takeaways that we got, and then we're going to give you guys some strategies on a 30, 60, 90-day game plan to dominate the summer, explode your business, and go when the kids go back to school that you're already in overdrive. So let's talk about this Team Freedom Reigns YouTube channel we have.
Okay, guys, so we always understand that not everybody can join us live on Monday nights at this time. And so we always record this and then upload it to the Team Freedom Reigns YouTube channel. Every single Monday, it's there for you.
That's right.
But the only way you know is if you ring the bell, right? So you got to go and subscribe to Team Freedom Reigns, ring that bell so that you get notifications. And then when we upload the new trainings, you will always get a notification, something to go check out, right? So go and subscribe Team Freedom Reigns on YouTube, like as soon as this call's over.
Right. Now, if you are not getting text reminders from corporate, you can start now, but shame on you if you haven't before. You should be. Text LFVN to 4848 to opt in for text reminders. It's great to be informed, and corporate has that covered for us. So again, text LFVN, which by the way is our ticker symbol, to 4848 and be in the know.
Yeah, I love the convenience of it. The little reminders are golden. Okay, so they've updated the back office, the monthly marketing playbook. It now has all of the important dates for the month. So this is July's important dates. Plus they've taken it a step further and they've actually provided for you the links for each one of these events. Okay. And so make sure that you're promoting from event to event and look at all of the things that you have to promote and invite to.
I know this is a busy month.
Seriously. So not only are all of the enrollment resources found in the playbook, but all of the important dates, including the success mastery calls, flip the switch calls. And of course, we just had Elite Academy this past weekend. So starting here, July 13th, go and check it all out, get it all in your calendar, and then get signed up for those text message reminders so corporate can help keep you on track as well.
Yes. And we have LifeVantage Academy, LVA. And if you look closely at this slide, you'll see there's 3 new destinations for this third Saturday of every month event. And guess what? It's not going to stop there. How far is it going to go? I'm glad you asked. As far as we would like it to go, because we want to get the word out there. Marcy and I, we talked about this recently, like right before we went live, how excited we are about this because it's reminiscent of the pattern we had when the company was in an explosive growth. There was a monthly training from corporate that had $1 million earners giving great information, and it expanded and it expanded and it expanded. I think at one time it was like 35 different locations on the same Saturday of the month. So let's shoot to double that. Yeah. Let's go for 70 locations by the end of the year. Why that number? Because it sounds good.
Well,
and we can get
it there. Requirements first before you jump into the 70, because there are requirements.
There are requirements,
and they're actually only going to update twice a year. And so what they announced at Elite Academy is that locations will be selected, evaluated, and announced every 6 months. So that is January and July are the announcement months. There must be a minimum of 75 people in attendance at these LifeVantage Academies to keep them in the locations. But for places that want to get a LifeVantage Academy there, guess what? Start out with Super Saturdays. Let's get in person and start doing trainings and start having consistent people showing up at your Super Saturdays. You have to show a minimum of attendance of 75 for 3 months at your Super Saturday events in order to get a LifeVantage Academy in your city. So if you want that to happen, let's start doing the behaviors to get it there. Let's start inviting to these events, and let's start hosting our own Super Saturdays on the Saturdays that are not LifeVantage Academy Saturdays. Okay. Yes. So where can you register? Go to your back office under event registration reports and click on events. You can select LifeVantage Academy, whichever location or virtual that you want to attend, get registered there, or you can go to your replicated website and scroll all the way down to the bottom and you can find the registration under events. And then very conveniently in the app, the LifeVantage app, you can find it underneath the events tab as well.
Now, hold on a second.
Yeah.
Before you go to the next slide, I want to go back to my original prediction and my original challenge of 70. So
okay,
rules are meant to be what?
Broken.
No, modify.
No, break
Never
them.
break rules. Modify rules. Force
Okay,
modification.
sorry.
So if we get 75 people in a Super Saturday location for 1 month, 2 months, and it's on pattern, I guarantee you corporate will modify the rules. Why wouldn't they? So let's put it to the challenge. We can force the hand here because we are the captains of our own ship. And if we spread this word, how do I know it? Because we've done it before. It grew like wildfire.
You can do it.
So when good things happen, gooder things happen. That means when you modify the rules, it's a gooder thing. Right.
Yep. Awesome. So get registered for LifeVantage Academy. All right, flip the switch opportunity calls. Every single Tuesday night, you have the opportunity to invite your prospects to hear about this amazing opportunity from an elite distributor on Facebook. Okay, so these are always on the LifeVantage Facebook page. That's the open LifeVantage page. This week's presenter is Elite Pro 7, Gary Stern, and he is amazing. He's got a rockin' story.
Yes, he does.
You definitely want to get your prospects in front of him. But then keep in mind that because it's on Facebook, it's recorded, and so it's available all of the time for you to be able to tag your prospects in that post for them to be able to take a look at it, even if they can't make it tomorrow night.
That's what I love. You know, it's like when we used to have VHS recorders, if those of you old enough to know those, and there was a TV show that you could record way before TiVo ever came out. Those were advancements. When we have the ability to record things like Marcy was just talking about, when Elite Pro 7, Gary Stern brings the thunder like very few people in this company can. It is a major prospecting tool. Yeah, that.
Thunder.
Now I'm going to have that song in my head. But it's something to utilize the tools. It's called Evergreen Content. When this and it's digital, you don't have to worry about having a VHS player or finding the VHS tape to make it work. You just have to send the digital file. It's amazing. Utilize the resources because that's how you can get instant information to somebody and allow them to make an instant decision.
Yes, yes. All right, guys. So now for Success Masteries. These have been amazing trainings that have been coming to us since March of last year. LifeVantage stepped up huge to be able to provide us with this space to be able to still have the community and still be able to get the information we need to be able to build up our belief in all of the different areas, as well as have, you know, connections with others while we're learning. So this coming Saturday, there is Success Mastery at the regular time, 10 a.m. Mountain Time. The presenters are going to be Pro 6 Candy Kreslak, Pro 9 Tara Wilson, and Pro 9 Bert DeBrois. You do not want to miss out on this. Make sure that you show up. This is on the actual LifeVantage, the official LifeVantage distributor Facebook group. So this is the closed group. This is for distributors. So that's where you can find it. And immediately after, they'll put it in your app so that if you want to share it with any of your prospects, it will be available. But guess what? If you want to do a watch party with prospects, invite them over to your house and you can start your way into developing the muscle that you'll need for Super Saturdays. Invite to those training events.
Yes.
You get to share this one.
Now, I want to take this slide with a little bit of caution, but with a little bit of explanation. So if you haven't heard yet, the month of July 2021, this month, is going to be the last month of Success Mastery. And as Marcy said, it started back in March of 2020. During the pandemic, corporate rose to the occasion like no other company in this industry that I know of. Nobody that I talk to that is top leaders in their company have these monthly or these weekly Success Masteries and have had them consistently since March of last year. So over a year and so 15 months. But here's the deal. We're coming out of the pandemic. It's obvious everywhere. Things are opening up. And this was a temporary fix because the major momentum doesn't happen on Saturdays in front of a computer screen. Though it's kept it going and it's kept the stability there, the major momentum happens when people can be emotional around other people and they have live and virtual events. So we're going to be losing Success Mastery, but we will be gaining the opportunity, like Marcy said, to have Super Saturdays in their place in a local market where local leaders can talk about the local market and meet with local leaders. And so it's just create that local feel rather than that virtual feel, because the local feel is where the igniting happens. It's where the momentum happens. It's where the energy happens, and then it starts to spread. So the challenge, corporate gave a very good example. And for the last 15 months, we have been blessed to every Saturday have a very predictably successful 10 a.m. meeting every Saturday, Success Mastery. But now the challenge is upon us as field leaders to start doing our own local Super Saturdays, which will feed into the local LVAs on the third Saturday of every month. So the whole goal here is the first, the second, and the fourth Saturdays in every location. We can make it happen, a Super Saturday. And then on the third, there's going to be the LifeVantage Academy in a growing number of locations. So while it's kind of sad news, it's a wonderful opportunity for us to take the baton and run and explode and surpass what Success Mastery has been giving us every Saturday. Rather than relying on it, we go out and create our own momentum. So this is great, great news.
Yeah. So we're excited, guys. LifeVantage is better than ever, and we have got more opportunity than ever. And we're going to be sharing some of that later in this call. So Shooting Stars Club. So guys, if you're part of Team Freedom Reigns, we love you, and we're so glad that you are. We love all the rest of you too. But Team Freedom Reigns, this is an opportunity for you to do a stair-step approach to reaching that 5 for 500 bonus every single month. It starts with becoming a shooting star and joining the Shooting Stars Club. The way that you do that is that you share this information. You create 2 new accounts, whether it's customers or distributors, that together have a minimum of 100 in personal volume for you, and you are a shooting star.
Yes.
It's that simple. All you need is 2 with a combined volume of 100 in volume, and you are a shooting star.
Yes.
So we want to congratulate the people from June that accomplished this. We've got Adonna, Marjorie, Amy, Claudia, Jill, Grace, Emmy, Belen, Richard, Nisha, Linda, Bob and Laura, Melanie, Jeanette, Wesley, Billy, Chris and Sarah, Linda, Kennelly, Jen, Kayla, Kim, Laura, Lizzie, Guy, Allison, Joseph, Gary, Sonia, Odell, and Lowry. Now, do you want to explain what the numbers,
powerhouse list.
What the numbers on the back names?
The number that you see at the right of their name is not how many times they hit the Shooting Stars Club this month. It's how many months consecutive or total, because the one you see there is the 4. This is our 4th consecutive month, or June was our 4th consecutive month. So the ones that have 4 hit it every month since we started, and the 3s and the 2s and the 1s. The 1s are the brand new ones. Those are the ones we're most excited about because they're getting their first feel of what it's like to be in the Shooting Stars Club. And we've got some great announcement coming up.
Yep. All right. So here we are with this for this month, July. Congratulations already to Adonna, Marjorie, Kayla, Jason and Rachel, Allison, Bob and Laura, Chris and Sarah. Congratulations. And by the way, the numbers aren't there because I just didn't have a chance to get them in there yet. But guys, there's a lot of room left in the Shooting Stars Club for the month of July. We would love to be able to create a larger card to be able to send out to all of you qualifiers. We just want as many names on here as possible.
Yeah.
Because that means that you're doing the things that you need to do to be able to grow you and to grow your business, right? So it's such a great opportunity for you to first become a shooting star before. Oh, and by the way, first of all, anybody that was a shooting star last month also qualified for the leaderboard, the MVP for June's month in action.
Yes.
And so if you see down here at the bottom of the slide, details have been set for the amazing webinar, the Zoom session that will be with Taylor Warray for next Tuesday night, July 20th, 5 p.m. Pacific time, just before the success stories of LifeVantage, the Tuesday night. So make sure that if you are a qualifier, put that into your calendar, and we will be getting you the Zoom details as soon as we have them. But congratulations again.
Yes, great job, everybody.
You can talk about this one.
Now, earning your share. So we've obviously got some great promotions. Companies got some great promotions. We do some individual ones within the Team Freedom Reigns team, but we want to also we've been talking about this for a while. Earn your share into the bonus pool. So it's 5 new accounts into your business with 500 cumulative PV to get a share of the pool. And it's unbelievable. People are getting multiple shares. We've got some. So did we already show the slide yet? For the people that qualified?
Nope, it's next.
I got the visual of this. Okay.
Okay,
So
here, we'll go here.
There we go. Those are the ones that qualified last month. Marjorie,
June.
always crushing it. Emmy, Billy, and Bob and Laura, congratulations, everybody. So what you see there is the people that had 5 new accounts with a subtotal of 500 PV in volume cumulative within those 5 accounts. They can be customers, they can be distributors, they can be a combination. It doesn't matter. 5 new accounts, 500 PV gets you into the bonus pool. And it's been averaging between $100 and $200 per share. I think it was last month, it was like 120. 117, 120, something like that.
So guys,
but great extra money for a job well done already. Congratulations for your qualifiers.
So the only thing to keep in mind is each one of these new people that you add in, they need to have a minimum of 40 in personal volume. Okay, so there's some of our products that do not have 40 in volume. And if you give the $10 discount code out, you might be dropping that volume down below that 40. So make sure that you are getting qualified customers into this 5 for 500 to make sure that you get that cash bonus. Okay. So congratulations to the June qualifiers. Everybody. And by the way, we will be in there in July.
Yes,
how many of you will be 5 for 500s in the month of July? Let's do this thing, guys. Let's do this thing, right?
That's right.
All right. So here we go.
Now, 90-day action plan. Like I said, we're going to start with the Elite Academy recap and give you guys some business building game plan on what to do over the next 30, 60, 90 days to ensure that your business is up and running, that you have a daily account of it, and that you're pursuing the goals that you set for yourself every single day. And accountability is going to be very important. So we'll talk about that too. So let's get into this.
So before we move into any other slides, we want to share just a few things that we really took away from Elite Academy because it was amazing, guys. The focus on the 4 key pillars of belief, needing to have belief in this profession or this industry, belief in this company, LifeVantage, belief in our amazing products, and probably the most important one is belief in yourself. So that was the focus of Elite Academy. If you were not able to participate, if you registered and you weren't able to participate, we've got some good news for you there too. But do you want to share some of your takeaways, your big takeaways from Elite Academy?
Yeah, it was interesting. Fred Graves, Elite Pro 9 Fred Graves out of Florida and Louisiana, he kind of splits time between. He every single time he goes up, whether it's on a Zoom call as a guest, whether it's on a stage at Elite Academy, he never prepares and he never brings notes because he doesn't need to. He's just so good at the simplicity of this business. And what he said at the end of the day, people just want to feel better and have more money. He's not talking about NRF2. He's not talking about dynamic compression in the comp plan because he doesn't have to. And he goes, I dropped out of high school at 16. I'm a high school dropout. I don't have a college education. I'm illiterate. And that's what he's saying. I don't need to know all that stuff because I have somebody on my team who knows it. I just need to know one thing, that at the end of the day, people just want to feel better and make more money. I know how to do that. I know how to help them do that, which is how I introduce them to somebody on my team who can give the information they're asking so that he doesn't have to memorize it. That's the system that he's always utilized, and there's no accident that he's an Elite Pro 9 and one of the major influencers, not just in our company, but in the industry of life or in the industry of network marketing. Fred Graves has a reputation among the top earners of this industry that blows them away because he keeps it so simple. But Fred is also the guy, even though he's a high school dropout, he can sit down with a PhD scientist and talk about NRF2. He just didn't have to learn it in the beginning. He's been in this, he loves the company so much he can have that discussion. He just chooses most of the time not to. That's called versatility. That's called impeccable leadership. And that was one of the strong things that I took away from Fred. And the other thing he said is just keep it simple.
Yeah. So one of the things Fred said that really stood out to me is that in corporate America, you get paid your title, right? So it depends on what you know, right? And what education you have. But in this profession, you get paid your effort, big or small. So think about your check that you got from LifeVantage last month. Was it big or was it small? And then think about the efforts that you put out in the past 6 months to a year. Was it big or was it small? And more than likely, the income that you made will equal and match up to the effort that you've been putting out. And so that's just be real with yourself. We have to know where we're at before we can start moving towards where we want to go, right?
Yeah. I said a few things last night, but another thing with Christy Vogt, she was on the very first elite panel when Skylar Fobbs was asking them questions. And she said that 93% of success is posture, which leaves 7% of the things the information that you talk about. So, and this is, I remembered hearing, and when I said that, it just brought back, this is something I learned in Toastmasters. It's something I learned in getting training on how to be a keynote speaker, is that your audience picks up on 93% of your body language, your posture, your facial expressions, your positioning, and your authority that you command by your physicality, and only 7% of what you say. Unbelievable. If I know that, I've heard it before. My problem is putting that into action because I want to, it's the curse of my doctor mind wanting to share information with people rather than sharing my posture and keeping it simple the way Fred did. So the reason I shared those two things is because those two things kind of quantify where I need to make the most change and where I was very significantly reminded of the posture and the simplicity, because at the end of the day, people just want to feel better and make more money. Yeah. And we can help them with both.
And then with posture and consistency, or sorry, you said posture. Yeah. What is your posture? And simplicity needs to be consistency.
Yes.
That's what I'm like, oh, wait. And I love how Kristen Algren shared the story of the water well and what you have to do before you start getting anything out of a well, because wells are dug so deep down low that a lot of air gets into the pipe. And so before you can get any water to come up that pipe, you have to prime the pump so that it removes all of the air before the water can start to be suctioned up out to the spigot. Okay. And so that means it takes a lot of pumping, and she did this throughout her presentation. So I really encourage you to go and rewatch that. I'm definitely going to be rewatching her portion. It was phenomenal. Or if you didn't register, get with somebody that did and ask them, can I sit down with you and watch that? But priming the pump means that you are going to be consistent with your actions. You are going to do ITT. You're going to be starting new conversations every day. You're going to be inviting people to see the information every day. You're going to use the tools that are provided by LifeVantage. You're going to introduce your prospects to the team and move through that process consistently every single day. So you're priming the pump and you're priming the pump, and it takes a lot of priming before you start to see a little bit of result.
Yeah.
Okay. In her example, it was a drop or two of water that started coming out of the spigot, right? And you're like, oh my gosh, I've been doing so much dang work and I only get a drop or two of water. Maybe that was your $16 commission check that you got last month, right? Because you've just gotten started and you just started priming that pump. But what happens is that after you start getting those little drops of water and a little check here and there, if you consistently keep priming that pump with the proper actions, ITT, every single day, not just on Mondays, not just on Fridays, but on every single day, maybe not Sundays or your worship day, but every single day, consistently priming the pump. Because what happens if you stop, the air creeps back inside and it fills up that pipe and it stops the water from coming out. It's the exact same thing in your business. If you stop filling your funnel, if you stop starting new conversations, if you stop inviting people to see the information, then you don't have anybody to move to tools. You don't have anybody to invite to the team. You have to start all over, and you lose the drops of water that you had, and your well is dry. And it's always harder to start with a dry pipe than it is to keep consistently priming the pump.
Yeah.
Okay. So I loved that. So that's something that I'm really going to be focused on. And so the two things that I shared were also things that I really want to focus on, in big effort and continuously priming that pump, continuous, consistent actions. Okay. Because I know if we do that, oh my gosh, can you imagine what would happen if we did? It would be phenomenal, right? It would be phenomenal. And so those were just some of our takeaways. Guys, you really can't get this information the way that you need it unless you attend these events. That's why we're always promoting to you. That's why we're always encouraging you to get registered for events. Don't just register and not attend. You need to register and you need to watch it. You need to be there. You need to be fully present. You need to be taking notes. You need to review those notes, and then you need to put those notes in action, because it's the action in between events that will make the progress that you want. So share away.
Yeah. And speaking of posture, I want to go back to what Christy Vogt said. And I want to just give a big shout out to Mark and Krista Harris. They're dear friends of ours, and I'm getting emotional thinking about this. Their posture, and I don't really have anything that they said, quotes, to bring to share with you guys. It was just the entirety of their posture. It was like Jim Rohn, Zig Ziglar, and John C. Maxwell just showed up and spoke through the two of them. They were so good, unbelievable. And then Rye Fry went full Yoda on people, and he said something that was so powerful.
New Elite Pro 9, by the way,
New
guys.
Elite Pro 9. Big shout out to Rye Fry. He said, as long as your problems are bigger than your dreams will always be unattainable. That was so big, because that's really saying, as long as you allow your excuses, your problems to be bigger than your dreams will always be unattainable. That could just summarize why 99% of people in network marketing or in anything in life quit, because their problems were bigger than their dreams. We encourage you to have big dreams, dream big. So I'm done. Let's get into the rest of this.
You ready? Do you want me to share a couple things from Mark and Krista?
Yeah.
Because Mark and Krista, seriously, they were phenomenal, and they were just so heart-filled and just leader. I mean, just their posture. It was really about accountability is what they were talking about. And it's not a matter of having someone else be your accountability partner, but being your own accountability partner, deciding to believe differently than the others around you, not allowing the beliefs of other people to determine what you will think and believe. Okay. And something else they said is that we are all people of courage and hope.
Oh, yes.
If we weren't, we wouldn't be part of this opportunity in the first place. You said yes for a reason when you saw this information, guys. I just invite you to go back and dig deep into why you said yes. What did you feel? What did you think? What did you see in the future for yourself and for your family and the people around you? Go and figure that out, and you'll realize that decision to say yes took a lot of courage, but it was also a hope-filled decision.
Yes.
Right? And then they said, just do all you can do. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. Someone else may have different abilities than you do. They may have different time availability. They may have different strengths, but you have strengths that they don't have. You just focus on what you can do and do the most of it that you can.
Yeah.
Okay. Such a great Elite Academy. Oh my gosh, such a great Elite Academy.
I think he said something like, all you can do is all you can do, and all you can do is more than enough.
Yes, just go and do all that you can do. Yes.
So good.
So good. So good. All right. So again, guys, your EA replay. A lot of people have asked where you can find that. You originally got an email from corporate giving you the link to be able to log in to view the live event. You use the exact same link that you logged in for the live event to be able to go back and to find the first session and the second session. So when you click on the click here link in the middle of the email, it's going to bring you to this LifeVantage Elite Academy page. And you have your options of join session 1 or join session 2. So go and do it. And by the way, if you didn't log in to watch it live, which we didn't because we were in a watch party with a big group and it was streaming through somebody else's computer, right? You can still log right in there. All you have to do is click on it and it'll take you straight to it, because that is your special link and it is good for this week only. So make sure you go and take advantage of that.
Yes.
Yeah. Total focus on belief.
And we have convention coming up on the 7th of October, 2021 in Salt Lake City, Utah at the Salt Palace. It's going to be unbelievable. And I think there's 12, almost half of the tickets for the live event are gone. And there's nothing like, especially global convention, to be there live, which means there's half of the tickets left to purchase, but we have virtual options also. And you wanted to show a video, didn't
Yeah,
you?
well, actually, I want to show you exactly where you need to go to be able to see all the information for convention, okay? And if you have not done it yet, you need to go and check out the new look, the new feel of LifeVantage websites. Go, and this is your replicated website now. It is beautiful and shares everything on here so amazingly. But when you scroll all the way down to the bottom, dun, 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 dun. Right here to global convention under events, global convention. You click on that and it gives you the opportunity to register now. Okay, so the dates are October 7th through the 9th. The actual event is the 8th and the 9th. And then, of course, I mean, actually, you need to be there the 7th too, because I think they have a welcome party and all kinds of fun stuff. So I'll show you the actual convention, what is it, the event details on here too. So right now, if you are going to attend in person, which there's about 1,200 places left or seats left available to attend in person, it's $179 for the in-person price. That goes up August 1st to $199, or sorry, to October 1st to $199. So make sure that you get pre-registered right away. But we want to share this video with you that they've put together. So this is something that you can share with your teams. Let them know why it's important to attend these events. So make sure that you go and get yourselves pre-registered. So speakers that we'll have, we're going to have Bethany Hamilton. Guys, this is huge. Do you know who she is? Tell them who she is.
She is the girl who got her arm bit off by a tiger shark.
And came back
to become a pro surfer after that.
I am freaking blown away that we're going to have her speaking to us at our global convention. This is going to be such an amazing opportunity to really see someone that has fought through basically a death experience, because I mean, the only reason she lived was because her sheer will, right? Her sheer will. It's going to be such an amazing thing to be able to hear from her. And then of course our CEO, Steve Fye, he's the best CEO we've ever had. He is awesome. And we will be keeping him hopefully forever and ever. There are 3 different hotels that there have been room blocks that have been set aside by corporate that you can go and get your rooms so that you're right next to the convention center within 2 or 3 blocks. And there is room limit, so make sure you get there. Here is the agenda. So on Thursday, during the day is the elite meeting and then the elite dinner. So this is Thursday the 7th. On Friday the 8th, the premier meeting is going to be in the morning, and then general session 1 is the afternoon. So if you are Pro 4 and above, you definitely need to be there for the morning session. And if you are a new distributor to Pro 3, you can show up that day if you want to, but we say show up sooner because it's all part of the experience. And then we have the welcome party on Friday night. Then general sessions 2 and 3 will be on Saturday the 9th. There's going to be breakout sessions available. So as soon as those are available, you'll be able to secure which ones you want to see as well. So make sure that you get your tickets now, because everybody needs to participate in global convention, because there is nothing else like it. And if you need belief building, it will absolutely happen at global convention. Okay, guys?
Like no other event.
Yeah, seriously. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go back to the other where we were at before. Now, moving on from that.
All right. So the new, as Marcy was talking about and just showed you what your new websites look like. If you scroll down just below the yellow banner that shows the new NRF2 look with the exploded bottle and a couple, you're going to see the story of LifeVantage. It's a complete timeline. starting in 1968 with the discovery of what they saw, all this superoxide dismutase, didn't know what it was, tried to figure out what it was, and realized it related to oxidative stress. So Dr. Joe McCord and his PhD professor, Dr. Friedrich, discovered this in 1968, published a paper on it in 1969, and then now 2021, all these years later, and actually probably like 25 years ago, Dr. McCord was given the title of the father of free radical biology. In other words, the first person to literally discover the relationship between free radicals and antioxidants and why it's important. And he also was the formulator of our Protandim NRF2 and the story that goes along with that. So go watch the story of LifeVantage. Learn how Protandim got its name, for example, and all of the stuff that goes from timeline 1968 to present. It is an amazing story and one you're going to share. It's available on your websites and also on your mobile devices. As you can see there, the story of LifeVantage. Just click to learn more and watch it and be blown away.
Yeah.
Share it even if you want.
Absolutely share it. That's what I was just going to
Yes.
say. If you remember back when we did the Think Dirty training and how we talked about how at the end of that call that you want to make sure that you're sharing your replicated websites with your prospects, because as soon as they open up your replicated website in their browser, the cookies that are available connect their browser with your replicated website. So anytime that they go to a lifevantage.com site, it's going to be yours that shows up. Same thing here. So this gives you a great opportunity for you to be able to share your link, sharing the story of LifeVantage. You can even do it in the app now. They give you the option to share your own link. Okay, so this is a great opportunity for you to be able to use the app, share this link, share the LifeVantage story, and get their browser connected to the cookies on your replicated website. It's a win-win, guys, because when they're ready to order, it will be your website that comes up for them. So love that so much. Now, okay, so platinum packs. Guys, we have new enrollment packs that are going to be coming August 1st. We don't have all the details yet of those, but we know that there's going to be 2 packages available. We're keeping it simple, or we're simplifying, right? But between now and the end of July, this is a really great opportunity for you to go to all of the people that are on the fence about those platinum pack enrollments and let them know, hey, we've got a sale on our platinum packs. You'll still get all of the products that come with the platinum pack for only $999.
What? 25% off?
Right.
Wow.
Huge, right? Now this will also be with 850 in personal volume for you. So you'll be getting commissioned off of 850 in volume instead of 1,000. Anytime there's a sale, there's always a reduction in that personal volume. But guys, take advantage of this. You've got from now through the end of July to have your platinum pack for sale. So get out there and share that.
Unbelievable.
Right.
And you want to talk?
I do want to talk about this because this is huge, guys. How about like in a click of a finger or a blink of an eye, being able to go from offering our products to customers in 20 to 25 countries to 220 countries. How does that sound to you? Does that sound like opportunity? Does that sound like a blessing that you can be to people that need our products? OMG, yes, right? So this new global customer program, this opportunity opens up 220 countries that can now receive products from the US shopping cart to them at their door. There are some requirements and some restrictions, but where you can learn about it is, first of all, on your replicated website, you see where it says, hello, Don D. You must log in on the right-hand side, clicking that silhouette so that you've got the distributor view of the replicated website. When you do that, the banner that you see there that says purchase US product from anywhere in the world through the global purchase program, learn now, guess what? You click on that. Click on
learn now,
or learn more to learn now, right? So guys, what this does,
this is huge.
Yes, it's massive. So this means that people around the world can now utilize our products. Do you know how many people are on their knees right now because they've got concerns around their bodies? Huge amounts of people, okay? Now, some of the requirements of the restrictions, right now they do have to have a US credit card for payment or a US credit payment for their orders. Then they set up, and I'm not going to tell you all about it because you just got to go check it out. Okay. Go and click on the learn now or learn how thing. But next summer, we are anticipating PayPal coming on board in order, I think, was it PayPal? Is it PayPal? For some reason, I'm doubting myself. One of those ways that everybody in the world can order and pay is going to be coming on. If you know what it is, and put it in the comment section for me, because I just lost my, and that is not sounding correct to me. But we'll keep. I'll come back to that here in just a minute if we need to do that. But just know that this is a huge way for customers. This is customers only that can receive products. They will have to pay the additional shipping costs from the setup receive point, but it's huge. This is a way that they can get activated in 220 countries. Huge.
So good.
So good.
Without jeopardizing import, export, or a future opening in that country on the business side. This is huge.
Massive.
Now, something also announced at Elite Academy. The second Saturday of every month is going to be the second Saturday fly-in training. This is a variation of the red carpet, but you don't have to know somebody who's a red carpet candidate. Anybody can go check behind the curtains. It's literally a full demonstration of the company in the company headquarters, this unbelievably gorgeous building that we will be in until we're $1 billion company. There is so much room for growth in this unbelievable brand new built out building. And they have a theater room there for a full presentation, not only for the second Saturday, but if you want to do meetings, you have prospects, you want to bring them to the corporate headquarters so they can see it, be in it, smell the environment, look around, touch the things and see that it's legit, and then have a presentation in there too. All of the rooms are able for you to utilize that way. But the second Saturday of every month is the fly-in. Bring your prospects, let corporate executives, the C-suite executives, from the scientific people to the product formulator people to all the C-suite executives, to do a full presentation for your prospects and able to answer any questions. So they will leave fully informed with enough information to know right away whether LifeVantage is for them or not.
Yep. But
there's no guesswork. And that's exactly what this is for, to bring global prospects to the global headquarters to see how amazing this company is from the inside looking behind the curtain. It's an unbelievable, Marcy and I have been up to about 4 of these. They are unbelievable experiences, but never in the new building. We're looking forward to this.
So good. And by the way, guys, the room only holds 100 people. So you have to register for this. You have to select and save your spots.
Yes.
Okay. Because you can go by yourself, but guess what? Going by yourself doesn't grow your business. You want to take a prospect with you. So you need to make sure that you're reserving spots so that you have space in that 100 capacity room.
It's unbelievable.
All right. So this is
the month in action is back.
Yes. So June was such a huge success, guys. I mean, they announced all kinds of increases in invites sent, tools utilizes, team introductions, and shopping carts sent. Those percentages were mind blowing. The one that stands out the most to me is over 600% more shopping carts were sent in the month of June with the June month in action promotion that they ran. That how could they not bring it back, right? And so for the rest of July and for August, they have created another promotion very similar to the June month in action. It's just a little bit different, and that's in the rewards portion. So you want to create your teams of 5 in the app. If you need team members, make sure that you make posts on LifeVantage pages, on Team Freedom Reigns, on the official LifeVantage distributor page, seeing who needs to be on a team or wants to be on a team. Now you accumulate points by, guys, all you have to do to get 10 points is register for LifeVantage Academy in August and register for Global Convention. And you've got 10 points. If all 5 of the people in your team do that, that's 50 points right out the gate just for pre-registering for these events. And then we jump into ITT because that's how we build this business. That's our system, right? So you get 1 point for adding a new prospect to the app. That's the invite. 2 points for moving the prospect to a tool using the tool of ITT, and then 3 points for moving the prospect to team. That can be a third-party validation. That could be a recorded overview. That could be a live overview. That could be a shopping cart. That could be all kinds of different options, but all of it adds up to you growing your business. Now you want to talk about the rewards?
Go for it. You're doing great.
Rewards. So for teams that reach 1,500 team points, they're going to receive a special swag bag at convention.
And they never disappoint.
Right. They don't. They'll be huge. It'll be amazing. And then the teams that reach the 3,000 team points, they get to have lunch with the executive team there at convention, and teams that reach 4,500 team points, they're going to have VIP transportation to and from the airport to your hotel at convention. That's so awesome. And I'm pretty dang sure that that 4,500 team points includes what the 3,000 gets and what the 1,500 gets.
I'm sure.
So I want to go for the 4,500 points.
I'm absolutely certain. And when you have lunch with the executive team of LifeVantage, they pick up the bill.
Yeah.
And they're fun people
and it's
to
good
break
food.
bread with.
It's really good food.
Steve Fife. In fact, I had dinner with Steve Fife when I was up at the leadership last Wednesday or Wednesday of last week. And this is being recorded, isn't it? So he may see this, he may not see this, but when Steve is eating, try to make him laugh. It pays dividends. It's really funny.
So, and then guys, the top 3 teams also get a VIP convention experience. So what level are you and your teams going to be going for? Give it to us in the comments section. And if you're watching this replay, you know, put it in the comments or send us a text, because we would love to know. And then just like we did with the Shooting Stars Club for helping you stair step up to the 5 for 500, we have also created a promotion within this promotion for the Team Freedom Reigns, okay? It's Team Freedom Reigns 100 or
TFR,
bust
100 or
run,
bust.
okay, guys? So what we are encouraging you to do is to start 100 new conversations in conjunction with a corporate July-August month in action promotion, and earn tickets into a raffle that will be held in September, okay? So you'll earn 1 ticket for every 25 new conversations that you start in the months of July and August. So you have the potential of 4 tickets, earning 4 tickets into this raffle in September. Now, if you're a runner, guys, we encourage you to run. Start your 100 new conversations before the end of July and earn 2 additional tickets into the raffle, okay? So make sure that you let us know that you want to run. Ask to join the 100 or bust Telegram group to celebrate with each other, to encourage each other, and to share what's working for you. So when you're going to start these new conversations, guys, it's as simple as going through your phone, which, by the way, Dondi and I have both committed to going through every single contact in our phones. And we can't let anybody, we can't like skip over anybody. We have to go to everybody, right? And add them into the app and send a message starting a conversation, checking in on them, seeing how they're doing. One that you could use is, hey, Tom, it's been so long since we talked. And after all of the crazy of the past 18 months, I wanted to check in. How are you doing? All right, so start conversations and do that 100 in July and August. You can participate in the raffle that will be happening in September. Do you have anything you want to add in here?
Yeah, I just want to brag on you a little bit. Marcy did that 16 times today.
Actually, more than that now.
So last time we talked, it was 16.
Yeah, and I think I've got 6 responses so far. So 6.
High five.
So think about it. I started 6 conversations today. And
16.
I know, well, but I sent 16 conversation invites that didn't necessarily get me 16 conversations, right? I got 6 conversations started. And if I just stay consistent with that, just think about how many conversations I will have started before the end of the month.
A lot.
Right.
I can't let you be.
And I had that done before 1 o'clock today, guys, because I've had other things to focus on.
She's rubbing it.
All right. So guys, every single one of us can do this. And just so you know, this TFR 100 or bust promo is open to all markets. App use is not a requirement because we know the app is not in every single market. But if it is available to you, if the app is available to you, we highly encourage you to use it because it is phenomenal. It keeps getting better and better. And the tracking on it is just phenomenal for helping you stay on track. So you ready to go for a run?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you committed?
I don't really like running, so not a literal run. But a run in this business, I'm committed. Right
All
here.
right. Yeah.
Yes.
So you're going to be in that 100 conversations.
I'm going to be in that 100 conversation. Yes.
You're going to be in the Telegram group.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So how about you guys? Are you ready to run with us? Because we're ready to go and we want every single one of you to go with us. So let's go. So let us know that you're in by asking to join that 100 or bust Telegram group as soon as possible. You can send that request to any of your leaders. You can send it to us in Messenger via Facebook or our cell phones. And again, this is for Team Freedom Reigns, so we apologize if you're not part of this team. We love you anyway, but thank you for enjoying this call with us.
Yes.
All right, guys. Let's go. Yes.
Let's do it.
LFG building. Yeah. All right, guys, thanks for joining us tonight. Remember, this recording will be uploaded before the night is out. Make sure that you have subscribed to Team Freedom Reigns so you get that notification. Love you guys.
Hashtag thank you, LifeVantage.
Yes,
bye, guys.
That was another big thing. All right. Yeah, we'll have to talk about that, guys. Hashtag LifeVantage. Do posts on social media using the hashtag thank you, LifeVantage. And they've got goodies coming your way that way too. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Love you.